According to the Florida Department of Health, about 580,000 people in Florida are living with Alzheimer's. One way to help is through music therapy. A champion violinist will be playing for patients at the Alzheimer's Community Care. And here to talk more about music therapy is Michael Jessup, the president and CEO of the Alzheimer's Community Care, and internationally recognized violinist Ina Kanhu. Thank you both so much for being here with us this morning. Before we jump in, I want to say that Alzheimer's and dementia, you were just telling me, a very personal journey for both of us. Michael, your father has dementia,
Yes.
and Ina, you were telling me your grandfather has Alzheimer's. So what does it mean to both of you to be able to take part in this?
You know, for me, my background was on the medical side and on the nonprofit side, and when the opportunity to lead this organization and have an impact in the community, for me it was almost the right place, the right time, and the perfect fit. And you know, I've said for a long time, you know, we talk about our mission statement and how we're a community-based organization that helps with the care for the patients and the caregivers. But I think if you take a close look at our mission and our vision statement, there's three words that pop out: help, which is so vital in every aspect of life, but especially in the medical side; hope, which we all want hope in regular life, but on the medical side, when somebody is sick, hope is vital. And then if you look at our vision statement, the word safe haven or home is where the comfort level comes in. And I think for us as an organization, you take two triangles, one that has help, hope, and safe haven, and then you have another triangle that has the patient, the family, and us, and you put them over each other. And I think that's what makes us so special. It's all about now, providing the care for now, taking care of the patients and their families, which the families are so often forgotten, which makes us so special in that we really take a concerted effort to make their life better. But when you take those two triangles and put them on top of each other, you've got the perfect fit, the perfect partnership, making the greatest impact for the people that need it in our community.
And one of the ways that you're doing that to help patients is through music therapy. Ina, I know that you were telling me you've been playing at children's hospitals, you know, for a few years. You're going to be heading over to one of the centers tomorrow, the Alzheimer's Community Care,
Yes.
to take part. What does it mean to you to be able to do that?
I mean, it means so much to me because as a musical artist, you know, growing up, I would play for my grandfather. You know, my sister and I, you know, we were very young, 5 and 8, so we're not really doing anything that amazing, but, you know, just to get to play for him when he was going through this really difficult time, and that means so much to me because you can communicate with music, you know, without words, without any language barrier, and you can just get through to somebody just by using the violin and the bow. And that connection that I can make with, you know, basically anyone that I perform for, and that's something that's really, really meaningful.
What do you see in the patients when you're playing?
Well, when I'm playing, I'm usually focusing on, you know, what's happening here, but always the response that I get after is something that is absolutely priceless to me. A couple days ago, I played at an assisted living facility at a care center, and one of the people in the audience came up to me afterwards, and she was saying how, you know, her husband is not very well, and he hasn't been well for a long time, but being at the concert was so uplifting and gave him, like you said, hope. And that the fact that I can do that is, I can't believe that you know, if I can just make one person in the audience a little bit happier, then, you know, I've done my job. So.
Yeah, and Michael, what about you? I mean, what do you see in the patients?
So, you know, it's interesting because the musical aspect in the brain is really one of the areas that's not affected by Alzheimer's or another related disease. So you'll see patients have the ability to recognize a song or remember lyrics or remember how to play an instrument, which is so vital. In fact, you know, we're in the process now of trying to triple the amount of music therapy we have in our day centers, and the only way we're going to do that is finding somebody in the community to make a $1 million endowment gift. But the bottom line, the music therapy is so important because not just the fact that it's engaging their brain in the area that still is working, but, you know, they'll get up and dance, or they'll clap, or they'll tap their feet, which is another enabling other motor skills to continue to be utilized.
And for loved ones to be able to see them,
exactly.
you know, do all of that. I mean,
exactly.
I can just imagine how
many
wonderful
times
that is.
it brings up a song that they remember, brings up a memory from in the past that was special to them. and which is, you know, is all you want. You want them to have that connection to happiness and hope, and that's the music seems to do that for
Well,
them.
thank you to both of you for all of the work that you're doing. Ina, we wish you the very best in your
Thank you.
future and
Thank
your
you.
career. Thank you both for being here. And if you would like more information on music therapy, you can just head to our website, WPBF.com, and search Alzheimer's. We'll be right back after this.